Hi, it's Joan. Today's Korean reading is in Surah 20, which is called Taha. I'm not sure what it literally translates to, but it's covering the call of God to Moses. Before I begin, I'm going to read, it's called a prayer for guidance, which is also labeled Istikara, Istikhara. I've found it under xavier.edu. O Allah, make me firm with intention to obey you, my insight in worshiping you stronger. Give me the success of works that will wash away offenses and guide me in your creed. All right, so in this, I'm covering verses 1 to 82. And when I looked up commentary, it said that it is about the greatness of the Quran and godly attributes. What I got out of it was there's one verse where it says that it doesn't want the public to think that Allah wants us to suffer, but rather it's to know Allah and the awe of who He is and to remember Him in all that we do, and to think about why God has given us a life. And so Moses in verse 44, it speaks about how God chose him and he asked for Aaron's help to lead Israel out of bondage. It says that he was told Pharaoh was misleading the people, and so Moses spoke nicely to him about the tyranny and asked that his people stop being tormented. And then in verse 52, it says that Allah never makes an error. In verse 71, I thought I'd talk lightly on a serious topic, though. And it's because I do want people, if they travel to a foreign land, to take serious the values of the country they're in. So I thought I'd mention that in Saudi Arabia is the holy city Mecca. And in 2022, they it's called executed. They executed 147 people. It said 81 in one day. Well, in this verse 71, it mentions that they amputate people over certain offenses, and then that there's also the death penalty. But when I researched why, it said that it was because of their loyalty to foreign belief systems, which they labeled terrorism. And then the death penalty is usually given to apostasy, which is the equivalent of evangelism, adultery, LGBT, murder, rape, and porn. I thought I'd end out the section on a saying I heard, which is, what we are is God's gift to us, and what we make of ourselves is our gift back to God or Allah.